A great matchup coming up shortly. Indians baseball as Cleveland goes up against the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports.
Kauffman Stadium. This is the home of the Royals, the site for our game today. It's an American League Central battle as Kansas City takes on Cleveland here at the home of the Royals. It's the third week of April. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Gary Thornton with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. And the starter for Kansas City, Steve, as he gets into this Cleveland lineup, what's he looking at?
Now, this right-hander brings outstanding stuff to the mound every time he takes the ball against a lineup that can be somewhat of a challenge at times for pitchers, but if he's on top of his game, he should be able to shut them down.
This is how the Indians are lining up. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Jim Thome can make you pay for a mistake, and he's not quite the hitter he was when he first came up to the big leagues, but who is at his age? Thing is, though, with Jim Thome is he's not swinging to hit a single, so if you make a mistake and he connects, he's going to put a lot of runs on the board for your team.
Avila will get his chance at the plate now. Just about set to go now. We await the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's going to be DeJesus as he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Now, this ball hit toward the wall. You see the right fielder backpedaling. You don't recommend that because your head bounces around and you can fall, but still able to make the catch.
Number 8 spot in the lineup. Kansas City losing last night. Right now 0-1. They look to regain some confidence here. Second of 4 against Cleveland.
Well, they're going to need to get back in gear because they have not played well the last few weeks. Just 2-8 in their last 10 games.
1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. As he gets a little exercise that time. Now we'll take a quick look at the Royals and how they line up defensively. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, Carlos Beltran's a guy that you just love to watch play the outfield position. Has such great long strides. He covers so much ground in such a short period of time. Really helped the pitching staff a lot by making those plays in the gap.
And here in the early part of the season, we have a look at the Central Division standings brought to you by State Farm. It's the White Sox in first, Twins in the second spot. Third place goes to the Indians. Fourth place, the Royals, and rounding out the list, the Tigers. 2 outs and nobody on. Fastball in there for a called strike. He delivers. Hard grounded to short. Grutzelanic. No, not in time. Close play. He's at first. That one ate him up.
Well, a look here at last year in the American League and where the Indians ranked compared to everybody else. 9th in hitting with runners in scoring position, 9th in stolen bases, and for team batting average, well, the number's just not quite there as they did not make the kind of contact you want and really led to some difficulties in scoring runs.
He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. Lifetime, .325 off the Royals. And he leaves that one alone. Manny Ramirez showing patience. That'll even up the count.
Let's see if he bounces back after last night's game, striking out twice. See if he has a little bit more plate discipline.
One delivery, a fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
Here's the pitch. You're out. Strike 3. Ramirez swings right through it, sends him packing. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Just look at the Kansas City bats. We will when we come back. And early Wynn gets ready to throw. He'll get the start for Cleveland. Stevie gets going here against Kansas City. What do you think we're going to see from him?
It's a phenomenal lineup right here. That's why this outstanding right-hander is going to have to be on top of his game to be able to neutralize some of their big bats and get the outs he needs. He has to work ahead in the count or they'll make him pay.
Trying to get down the bunt right there, but he missed it for a strike.
Okay, there are so many different ways to get hitters out. Velocity, the change in velocity, deception in movement. Well, his changeup gives you all of those.
That one's low. Wilson does not go after it.
You know, as a hitter with Gary, we talk about how the quality of this guy's changeup. It's so difficult because you want to get out there and jump on that fastball. But when you do, if you bring your hands with you, you've got no chance on the changeup.
2-1 pitch is a slider, taken for a called strike 2.
When in doubt, go down and away. He throws the slider exactly where he wants to. Tough pitch to hit.
Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. The full count pitch. It's fouled away.
Foul!
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Change up in there, punches him out. Number 1.
With 2 strikes, you have to think swing as it comes out of the pitcher's hand. He ends up watching, and he's now going to walk all the way back to the dugout.
Now we'll see Ned Yost's offense. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, David DeJesus is not the guy you're going to look at as the star of the team, but he's a guy that you need if you're going to win ball games. Very consistent player, does a lot of things well, but what he does do is give you everything he has every single day on the field, and that to me is a winning player.
Nobody on base, one away. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Now it's 2 down. Here's a look at the defensive alignment for the Tribe. And be sure to tune in next Sunday. Going to be Chase Utley and the Philadelphia Phillies. They take their game to San Diego to challenge the Padres at Petco Park. The action gets started at 4 Eastern.
Well, Gary, fans are going to want to tune into that one because I think that's got a chance to be a heck of a ball game.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, climbing the ladder with that 4-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, and the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Here's the pitch. Ball. Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Plays off that breaking ball. Takes it for a strike, though. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one's going to be fielded by Ramirez. That'll do it as they put that one away. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Kansas City. And Jim Thome to lead it off. What a tremendous career, and lengthy as well. Great resiliency. That's inside for a ball, 1-0. His batting average, .306 lifetime against the Royals. Thome will foul that one away.
Foul!
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1.
Made a major contribution for his club offensively in the game last night with a home run, and they love that sort of offensive production.
2-1 on the way. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. The power hitter, Jim Thome, right where he wanted it.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the leadoff man's job, get on base. He does it there with ball 4.
Walking the leadoff man, it's not a good sign.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
And that'll bring Victor Martinez up to hit. He's got the 2nd most homers in the ball club. Thome's on first. A smash towards the hole. Fantastic chance here.
One thing they know they can count on in this lineup is his bat. He has been so consistently good. Victor Martinez showing up in the league this year. Let's take a look at his production and what he's doing. 6th in batting average, 7th in on-base percentage. And as you can see, he's not just a guy to look for contact. He goes up there looking to slug, ranked in the top 10 in the league in slugging percentage.
Runners at 1st and 2nd. Nobody out. The pitch. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
The pitcher can't find the zone right here, but I'm still giving my hitter the green light. I think he has enough discipline to get a good pitch and try to drive it.
Not looking at a fastball. 3-1 now.
Same thing here. Selective 3-0. Now you can still be selective on 3-1. Make him throw it where you want it.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. The 3-2 pitch. And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
A big-time moment right now for this pitcher. He's going to have to step up and get the job done.
You know, he's really in a lot of trouble here, and the bases loaded.
Well, it's a big at-bat coming right here, Gary. And I'd expect the pitcher to go to the breaking ball, trying to get the hitter out in front to get the double play.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Now, Gary, we just saw the 2nd walk in this inning, and you really have to start to question, is he nibbling, trying to avoid contact, or is he losing control?
Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. And Steve, absolutely right about those walks here. He's got himself in a jam. If he doesn't get out of it, his part of the game may be over.
Well, he's finding himself in hitters' counts, and when hitters can look for a certain pitch, they can drive it, so he's in trouble.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. Now the 2-1. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
Now the 2-2. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards third. Over to second for 1. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying, and he beats this one out.
And Lou Boudreau to bat. Well, this offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, and picked up the run.
This at bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed. And you get a feeling, even though it's early in this ball game, that every run in this one is going to matter.
Well, that's why they have to look to keep tacking on runs, try to sustain the lead. When you've got an opportunity like this, you need a big hit.
There's contact. He drove it well. And it's going to be Beltran. 2 away. Martinez is heading home. Martinez scores.
With runners in scoring position, you need to do something to get them in. He didn't have to get a hit. He knew all he had to do was find a way to keep it in play and pick up an RBI.
Two outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, the second inning, he's run into a little bit of a problem right here, Gary. Over 20 pitches, and that's certainly going to come off the back end of this game, so don't expect him to go deep.
He deals. Checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike, 0-1. He fouls that one off.
Foul!
Change-up got him, and the side is retired. They love to be able to put early pressure on, picking up some runs here in the second. The Indians lead it 2-0. Heart of the order due to bat next. It's going to be Jackson now. He'll start the home half of the second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. So Carlos Beltran will come up.
Let's take a look at where the Kansas City Royals sit right now in the American League in the early going. 3rd in walks, 5th in stolen bases. And this offense, that ability to drive the ball, a real asset for them. A doubles machine ranked in the top 10 in doubles.
Well, you got to take a look at Carlos Beltran. I mean, here's a guy that can hit from both sides of the plate. He hits in the middle of the lineup where he's expected to produce runs, but he's also plays a position that he's expected to take runs away. And that's what he's done throughout his career. One of the best players going in baseball.
In the top 10 in walks, not a bad list. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Oh, he's trying to steal second.
Strike 2!
And he is safe, just beating that throw. Oh, that one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. The 1-2 on its way.
Ball 2.
And Beltran watches that one go by, and the count is even.
Well, he's trying to run that fastball low and inside. Just couldn't quite pick up that corner. Didn't get the call.
On the way.
3-2.
2-2. Curve that misses. 3-2.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. This one's going to be fielded by Ramirez as Jackson heads for third. Now the State Farm leaderboard. Look at those teams who had the highest average last year. The Rangers #1, the Royals in second, the Twins third, Tigers fourth, and it's the Red Sox #5.
One of the top hitting teams in baseball last year will be on display in this game today. And these guys, when they step out of the dugout, they're swinging the bats. These guys can put the ball in play, and they all hit for a high average.
One out with a runner at third. There's a swing and a smash. Out number 2. Here comes the runner for the plate. And Jackson crosses the plate.
Star hitters find ways to get big-time runs driven in, and he does it in this situation. Not with a home run, not with a ball off the wall, with an out, but it's still an RBI.
Fastball just misses. 1-0. Over the course of last season, a very good .294 against the Indians. Pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Dropped the changeup. 2-0, and he missed it. 2-1.
That changeup away is one of the most effective pitches, because when the hitter's fooled, he starts to pull off the ball. He can only hit an inside pitch. He can't possibly reach the outside pitch unless he breaks down his swing.
2-1 delivery of fastball, taken for a call. Strike 2.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
The 2-2 coming.
You're out.
And Jesus is out of there. A big swing, no contact. They pick up a run on one hit, nobody left. A display of determination coming from the Royals. They've made a dent in that lead. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Last time up, flew out. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. And he's out at first. What an out. Tremendous play to come up with it and then to be able to get the out.
Well, to be able to knock this one even down, but to be able to get the out at first base with a throw from his knees, great play.
Take a look at what's coming up for the Royals. The Cleveland series ending on Thursday. They'll head out on the road to take on the Rangers. That gets underway on Friday night. Then they have yet another venue. The Indians hosting that one. A lot of road games on the way. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the delivery. Curveball just misses. 1-0.
Another losing season in Kansas City. It has been a tough run there of late, but at least something to look forward to. They were a little bit better in 2010 at home, getting closer to being a 500 team.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And Jackson gets to it. Baby steps, that's what the Royals really are having to do here, and unfortunately over a long period of time. As Steve mentioned, a little better at home, 38-43 last year.
It has to be the pitching, though, that turns things around. The second worst home ERA in Major League Baseball. That's not good enough to even compete for a playoff spot.
And here's Manny Ramirez. He's got one of the best averages in the American League. Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Ramirez on board with a single. So Jim Thome coming up. Here's the pitch. That's him off with a breaking pitch inside. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. He hit a low 231 last year against the Royals in Kansas City. Swings on that 1-1 delivery, but misses. Strike two. And he leaves that pitch alone. Jim Thome with patience evens the count.
That curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
And Jim Thome looks at that one. It's a called strike three. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Cleveland 2, Kansas City 1. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. Seitzer at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1. Up the middle. Oh my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. And that'll bring Mark Rutzelanek to the plate. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Indians. They wrap up this Kansas City series on Thursday. A division rivalry. They'll face the Twins. That'll be a 3-game series. And then they'll grapple with another American League Central team, the Kansas City Royals. Runner on first. Well, he's running, taking off for second. In the infield, number 2. And they're going to have to eat this one. He is in standing up. Look, you're going to sacrifice. That's the pitch you want. Right down the middle of the plate, and you got it.
And you need players to execute that. It's not easy when it's coming in there at 95 miles per hour. Now take a look at the Kansas City Royals rankings last year in the American League. Second in batting average, second best in base hits. They also showed up in the top 5 in triples, and that's a real credit to their hitting and base running. Aggressiveness coming out of the batter's box.
One out with a runner at second. And the first pitch. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike one. The pitch. Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off. One curveball misses. 2-1.
Here's a strike, lunged for that bunt and missed it. Here's the pitch. Brings that curveball, just about had him, but it's full.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Full count pitch. Pitchers hate giving him up, but he's going to do that there. That's ball 4.
Well, it's quite a battle, and he hates to lose this one. Those free passes can come back to haunt you. Plus, the pitching coach in the dugout counting your pitches right now.
White at the plate.
Okay, with that walk, they put the go-ahead run on base with 1 out in this inning. You've got to be careful right here. Try to get a double play ball.
One out with runners at first and second. And the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. And Steve, you wonder here what he was thinking. Maybe a little too fine just because he had an opportunity to be ahead.
Well, that's what it was, trying to be a little too perfect on the corners. Be aggressive, work ahead in the count, but keep it in the ballpark.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Here's the pitch. That's taken low for a ball, 2-1.
Well, you want to keep an eye on the runner right here. 2-1 count. They're not likely to pitch out. If the runner gets put in motion, you might see a hit and run right here.
Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
A swing line to left center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And he comes home. That's it. We are tied. And he scores, and they take the lead. He'll pull into third. That's a 2 RBI 3-bagger. Now a look at how much that triple will help their cause. Here's our win expectancy chart.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
Men on third with 1 away. And the first pitch? First pitch, fastball, 0-1. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. The pitch. Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's the 2-1. And he saws him off as this one's hit on the ground. In time for the out. And that will bring a run in.
He's an RBI machine, no question about it. And productive outs. He has the right approach with a runner on third base.
It's going to be Jackson now. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now they're in charge of this ball game.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, and picked up the run.
Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch, here it comes. And that's too low, 1-0. And you get a feeling, even though it's early in this ball game, that every run in this one is going to matter.
Well, that's why they have to look to keep tacking on runs, try to sustain the lead. When you've got an opportunity like this, you need a big hit.
And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, third inning of this ball game, Gary, and clearly he's run into a little bit of a brick wall and up over 20 pitches right here.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Struck him out. Boy, is he glad this inning's over. So they pick up 3 runs, 2 hits, nobody left on. Kansas City's got the lead now. Looking ahead, 6 out of 8, they're due up. And it's Victor Martinez at the plate. He singled and later scored in his last time up. And Martinez ready to start the at-bat. First pitch. Starts him off with 1 in there for a strike. His batting average .305 lifetime off Kansas City. Here's a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. No go is the call, so he'll dig back in again.
Ball.
1-1 pitch, fastball. That's going to be low, 2-1.
3 big hits in that game last night, and they'd love to get that contribution again today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now Victor Martinez, a 3-1 count.
Well, he tried that 4-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here's the pitch. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. Jackson. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Indians are doing rank-wise in the American League. 3rd in ERA, 3rd in slugging percentage, and they also show up in the top 5 in batting average with runners in scoring position. A real tribute to their patience at the plate. It's about discipline and making the pitcher bring the ball over and then hitting in the clutch.
Base is empty with 1 away. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. 4-seam fastball up in the zone.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, change up in there, 1-1.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Good change that time, but he doesn't bite, and it's now 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
Refuses to go after it. Missed. Ball 4.
Well, good discipline by the hitter to lay off the high pitch and take his base.
Number 3 slot up again here.
Now, Gary, that was his 3rd walk in this game, but he's been able to pitch around his base runners and not give up any runs.
Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch, hot shot towards the hole. 1, and the deuce, a double play. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. And coming up, we'll see the Royals. welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And Carlos Beltran to bat. His lifetime average 262 against the Indians. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
It's going to be Sweeney. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. One out, nobody on. Ball. Slider misses badly with it. 1-0.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Now Martinez spots the pitch. Ball. And Sweeney watches that one outside.
I saw the ball well last night, picking up 2 base hits in that game.
Change up just misses. He runs it to 3-0. Lifetime numbers 313 off the Indians. That misses ball 4. That is a guy you do not want to put on base.
Off the plate outside. He's missed on 4 straight. He's got to bring it back in the zone.
And that's going to bring David DeJesus up. And he is part of this offensive lineup that Ned Yost has put together. Sweeney on first. Here it comes. DeJesus, a ground ball. And he grabs this one. That's 1 and 2. A double play. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. 5th inning upcoming at Kauffman Stadium. And Lou Boudreau to bat. Last time up, he drove in a run with a sac fly. He delivers. He swings down, really hit that. And it's going to be Beltran as he just strolls over for that out. Avila will get his chance at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. One out, base is empty. And here's the first one. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. One 0 on the way. Ball. Misses outside for ball 2. And that one's in there for a strike. 2-1.
The key for any pitcher is establishing the 4-seam fastball. Once you get that working, it gives you so many different options.
Low for a ball, and he'll be in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Fastball is in there. Now 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And on that one, he'll up his on-base percentage. That's ball 4.
Well, his patience really paid off there, and it can pay big dividends now if somebody come up with a big hit.
Well, you know, the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand. One out, runner on at first. Here's the first pitch.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. Now Cleveland, here's the chance they want.
The best hitters in the game use the whole field. You have to be able to go the other way, even when the pitch is over the heart of the plate. That's what he does right there.
Guys prolong their career, not with power, but with base hits that are hit that way. Runners at first and third, one away. Here's the delivery. First pitch to him, a curveball, swung on and missed, 0-1. Curveball, a lot of down on that one, ended up in the earth. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2. Strike three called. Home plate umpire racks him up, 2 down.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
2 on. Here's Manny Ramirez. Some success last season, 3 for 10 against the Royals. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Straightaway left. That's in there. Should score the runner.
Well, pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it. Good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitches are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. Two men on and 2 men out. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1. A line drive towards the hole. We're going to see Victor Martinez next.
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat, and he did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Pitch on the way. That's off the plate away, 1-0. He went just 4 for 21 last year off the Royals. At the belt, the 1-0. Swung on, that is hit. Oh, Gertzelanek lays out, back up. Throws in time to first. What a play. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. The Indians are not content. They are not sitting back despite trailing. Seitzer is the batter now. He singled his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
Well, that's a good heads-up play. You know, you have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag.
It's going to be Grudzelanic. Sacrificed his last time around. He delivers off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. A lifetime 312 against the Indians. Now the 1-0 pitch. Change up just off the black. Falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
That is a ball. Grudzelanic going to be looking here for the green light.
Well, he might have the green light right here, 3-0. Let's see if he's swinging.
Three balls, one strike. Grudzelanic, select your pitch here.
A pretty good pitch to hit right there. He takes it for a strike. Clearly, he didn't have the green light.
Look out, and that ran in and got him.
Well, that's going to leave a mark right there. A big old welt on him. He's going to need some ice when he gets back to the dugout.
It's going to be Wilson now.
Well, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Runner at first with one down. Here's the first pitch. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to make sure his head's right.
Tried to get him to bite, but he lays off outside, 1-2. Don't bite at the change, 2-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch right there to lay off of. That changeup down and away and out of the strike zone. But the hitter must have been looking for it because he wasn't fooled at all.
This one's grounded near third, foul. Swing, soft liner towards left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Wilson. Good offensive chance here.
Well, the bottom line is that he's on base. But I tell you what, he's going to struggle mightily if he continues to swing at that pitch down in the zone, almost in the dirt.
White at the plate. He tripled home a couple in his last at bat. White at the plate. Last time up, he tripled and scored.
Driven in multiple runs in this one, Gary, and obviously a major part of why they're ahead.
Runners on first and second with one out. Wasn't very far off the bag, so he gets back easily. One out with runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
Here's the 0-1 from Jones. Hut shot towards the hole, and he gets it through. That's his second hit in the ballgame.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it. Now, gut check time right now on the mound. He's going to have to deliver.
This is a really tight spot to find yourself in. Just one man down, 3 on board.
A base hit in this situation, Gary, could blow this game wide open. The batter needs to be patient at the plate, get a good pitch, and put a good swing on it.
First pitch, here it comes.
Ball one.
Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. Yo, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball can't catch the corner. He's behind 3-0.
But here we go. One pitch away from walking in another run. Inexcusable with the bases loaded and a big league pitcher on the mound.
He makes contact, line drive. 1. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
He's got a shot of getting out of this now. Big timeout. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
It's going to be Jackson now. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
2 outs, bases loaded. At the belt, Jones kicks, throws. Fastball too low, 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
There's a swing and a liner. He's got it now. And Grudzelanek's home. Oh, he's there, but he cannot make the catch. So he's aboard on the error. And more importantly, a run scores. And here is Carlos Beltran. Bases are loaded with 2 down. A fresh count on Beltran. Here it comes. First pitch fastball. Misses badly that time. 1-0. And this is a big at-bat. Carlos Beltran looking to add to the offensive totals.
He has great plate coverage. If you throw him in, he can pull it. If you throw it away, he can flip it the other way. One of the best hitters in the game.
Now Jones with a 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a line drive. And that's out number 3. Well, they score 1 run, 2 hits, leave 3 on. Royals out in front by 2. Bottom 3 due up next. Doby in the batter's box. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that's off the plate and low. 2-0.
Well, you got to like the way he's changing speed and mixing up his pitches. He just missed, though, with that changeup down and away.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's caught by DeJesus.
This ball was well hit. The ball looked like it was going to carry deeper. The right fielder had just enough time to slide over and put it away.
And it rolls around to the top again. He'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. One out, nobody on. The first pitch. Smacked that one, but fouled it off to the left. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 delivery, a curve in there. Now it's 1-2.
Well, outstanding break on that curveball, but he did leave it over the heart of the plate. The hitter missed an opportunity to put one in play.
Tried to get him to chase the fastball away. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, the velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought the timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Base is empty and 2 down. Lays off that one at the letters. 0-1.
Now that he's elevated his eyes looking for that high fastball, let's see if he goes back down in the zone.
Swung on, line to right field. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit.
Runner on first, 2 away. Oh, there he goes for second. And he is out trying to take second. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Royals keeping this lead on. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's going to be Sweeney and the team's best home run hitter right now. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. Jones winds up for the 1-2 delivery. And it drops in for a base hit. And that's going to bring David DeJesus up.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Runner on first base, nobody out. First count on DeJesus. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. The second for 1. And there's the second out, a double play. And a great throw right there. Second base, strong arm.
Arm strength critical, turning the double play. It can be a matter of a split second to get the out. Great double play.
Seitzer in the box now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch.
Strike
Knuckle
one.
curve swung on and missed. 0-1. At the belt, Jones kicks, throws. One pitch, fastball, high, 2-1.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Back up the middle, the dive, and he's got it. Throw, got him. That is one heck of a play. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Kansas City 5, Cleveland 3. Avila will get his chance at the plate now. He'll lead off the 7th. First pitch on the way. Hit hard to second. White picks that one up. And he throws on to first for the out, put away. In the box, their third baseman. Trying to get here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Nobody on base, 1 away. First pitch. Swings, hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Jackson. The catch, and he has it for the second out. Bell into the batter's box. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Now second out in the inning here in the 7th. You're up by 2. I think right now you've got to throw strikes. Force them to get base hits. Make them earn their base runners. No free passes.
Has a big rip at that, but he's in the hole now. 0-2.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Here's the pitch. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Stretch time here in Kansas City. And Martin Grudzielanek up. Launches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Jones. Striking out Mark Grudzielanek on a swing and a miss.
Well, you take a look at the pitch sequence right there. 3 straight quality strikes.
Well, tight games like this, you get going late. You love to get these outs as quickly as you can.
Well, quickly and efficiently, and the best way to do it is a strikeout. No room for error right there. Gets the big one on 3 pitches.
Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch to him. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a 4-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. That one's foul. At the belt, Jones kicks, throws. Fastball in there, struck him out number 2.
You talk about a guy who had full command of his pitches, only 4 of them, but he located and executed them perfectly.
And as a result, this game stays close late.
Yeah, and you got to battle a little better than that. You just can't let a pitcher go in there and get 4 quick pitches and get a big strikeout. You got to battle better than that.
Base is empty and 2 down. And here's the first one. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
The pitcher showing that he can effectively throw strikes in the inside part of the plate. The hitter now has to make an adjustment, possibly opening up for that pitch next time.
He lets that fastball go by for a called strike. 0-2.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. At the belt, Jones kicks, throws. Shot towards the hole. He dives and he's got it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. And we'll see the Indians next. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. It's Manny Ramirez to lead it off. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0.
Clearly, you're getting very late here in the ball game, and the game's getting short. So you've got to look to play for a big inning. You're down by 2. See what you can do. Get an opportunity to take advantage. You don't know if you're going to get it done in the 9th. Try to get it done right here.
Ramirez will foul that one away. Towards the middle. Picked by White. And so Ramirez retired. And it's Jim Thome in the box now. 1 for 2 in the ball game. One out, bases empty. Here's the pitch. Change up, misses badly. 1-0.
Now you're up by 2 runs here with 1 out, and obviously, this is where you want to try to just get another out, take away any hope they have, try to get back in the dugout, see if you can put on some more runs before they come back up again to try to expand the lead.
Inside with the fastball. 2-0. He hit .333 last year against the Royals. And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
2-1 pitch. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2. This one foul back.
Oh! Get over, Tommy. Get over yourself. You're out.
He can't connect on that. Jim Thome up empty on a swing.
Gary, let's check out this changeup in K-Cam. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
2 outs, base is empty. And Martinez ready to start the at-bat. First pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
2 down, you want a 2-out rally right here in the 8th inning, and you just don't want to put it all on the 9th inning and wait for that to happen. Force something to happen right here. Try to manufacture a run and narrow the deficit by just a little bit.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. 2 hits, 13 at-bats last year off the Royals here in Kansas City. The pitch. Changeup is waved at it, missed that time. 2-1.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
The 2-1 offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and makes its way through. The tying run will come to bat.
Here's the numbers for Victor Martinez, what he's been putting up this month. Let's look how it compares to everybody else. 6th in batting average, 7th in on-base percentage, and as you can see, he's not just a guy to look for contact. He goes up there looking to slug, ranked in the top 10 in the league in slugging percentage.
A runner on first with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Here come the Royals, home half of the 8th inning. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. This one's grounded foul wide of first. He deals. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Knuckle curve didn't miss by much, and it's now 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
He sends this one in the air towards center. This one's going to be fielded by Ramirez. As he moves over, puts it away short left.
Well, this ball is not the left fielder's play. He's got to back off and let the other guy take it. Luckily, they didn't have a collision.
It's going to be Jackson now. Reached on an error his last time around. Base is empty with 1 away. Now the first pitch. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. The 1-0 now. Low for a ball. 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch, and he pours one down the center of the strike zone. 2-1.
Well, he's got a good four-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
Here it comes, and Jackson will watch that one up high.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here he comes. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind that one, and it's full now. 3-2.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
And here's the 3-2. Taps this one foul off to the left. Comes the full count pitch from Jones. Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as a K.
Well, the hitter must have been thinking they were going to come inside there. Instead, they go away with the fastball. They tricked him.
Now with 2 outs, here's the chance for Carlos Beltran. A fresh count on Beltran. Here it comes. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
On a two-seam fastball down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
Oh. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0.
Well, you have to remember these middle relievers, they're not used to coming in and throwing over 45 pitches, but that's where he's at right now. You might see his control run away from him a little bit right here.
Had a rip. Comes up empty. 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
At the belt, Jones kicks, throws. Catcher gets a hold of that one in the dirt. This will give him a base runner as that pitch misses. Ball 4.
I don't think he meant to do that. At first base was open. I think he's willing to live with it, but I think he wanted to try to get this guy out. Here's how it looks for Carlos Beltran so far this year in his rankings with the rest of the league. 6th in walks, 13th in batting average with runners in scoring position. And as you can tell, he understands baseball. He's a baseball player. Those tough at-bats ranked among the top 15 hitters in on-base percentage, a critical statistic offensively.
Beltran's the runner at first base. And Sweeney watches that one outside. Now Jones with a 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Sometimes pitchers go down and in to get the hitter to lose balance and fall over the plate to set him up for the next pitch. Unfortunately, he got away from him and got a piece of it. David DeJesus, good contact hitter, Gary. Looking to come up big for his teammates in a critical situation. And with that hit by pitch we saw there, Gary, now 2 runners on base. And it's got to be in his mind a little bit right now that he's got to be careful, but he can't be afraid to pitch inside.
That catches the high outside corner for a strike. And Steve, after hitting that batter, what he's done as a pitcher is really set up an entirely different inning here.
Well, that's right. It's a real opportunity for the hitter because he knows that maybe the pitcher won't come inside worried about hitting him. Look for something away and drive it.
And that's a strike. DeJesus has now got to guard the plate.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten up the swing.
Here's the delivery. Strike 3 swung on by David DeJesus. No contact. Well, they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Kansas City 5, Cleveland 3. Number 9 spot at the plate again. Struck out swinging last time.
Well, this is a good move right here. You're bringing in the better defensive player for the guy who could be a little suspect in the outfield. Defense helps you win games.
Missed badly with a change there. 1-1.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it. Force them to get a base hit right here. Force them to put it in play. Throw strikes.
Here's the pitch. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And, you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
Everyone being treated to some intense moments here. A lot of fun.
He's 1 for 1 so far. A runner on first, no outs. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a great pitch right here. Pounding the strike zone, going up and away. A pitch he could catch up with.
The pitch. Swung on the fastball. Couldn't get to it. 0-2.
That two-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
One down, runner at first. First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fastball low. 2-0. On the way. He looks at that fastball. Called strike. 2-1.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
Low for a ball, and it's suddenly 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
That misses. Ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
Well, good discipline by the hitter to lay off the high pitch and take his base. The fans are on the edge of their seats, Gary. So am I. Well, they needed a little extra speed out there to cover the bases, potentially steal a base. Let's see if this added speed pays off. Well, late in the game right here, I mean, you look for mistakes. You look for what you can capitalize on, and that walk now is the tying run on base.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. And here's the first one. And that's in there for a strike at the letters. Now what you're looking for, Steve, that ground ball, so that walk that we saw earlier doesn't hurt you.
Well, that's right. As a hitter, you're looking for him to get a ball up in the zone that you can drive and try to hit it off the wall to drive in that run.
One by Soria. And he takes a called strike on the outer half. 0-2.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
The pitch. This one's grounded near third. Foul. Spins and a throw behind the runner, and he's easily back to the bag. Here's a swing and a liner to left center, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run, and he scores.
Look, it's very interesting right now. That huge at bat cuts the lead to 1. Now let's see where this thing goes.
Bell into the batter's box, and he's working the lumber now. Big at bat.
But I tell you what, they need to stay away from the double play ball. It'd be an absolute rally killer here.
Only one away, Steve. One out with runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes. And Soria throws one outside for a ball.
Gary, I mean, we look at that. That's going to be a tough loss for this team. I mean, a key player like that going down to an injury, such a critical component to this team's offense and defense.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Well, Steve, as a manager, even though you're thinking about the rest of this ball game, you know, as a manager, you're also thinking about, now what am I going to do with this lineup in light of the loss?
Well, let's hope it's not too serious. We'll keep you updated on.
Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. It's back towards the wall. Runner on his way to third. Around third, heading home. And it's tied up. The tying run crosses the plate. So now the WPA graph will show us how much of a difference that run batted in means at their chances of victory.
Well, at the end of the year, we're going to be talking about the numbers this guy puts up, and it's because in these sorts of situations, he finds a way to get the job done.
Now it's Manny Ramirez.
When you're looking to generate offense, speed can be an important factor. They bring in the faster base runner now. Let's see if he can do something.
Two outs and a man on first. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. In there for a base hit. They just couldn't catch it.
How's the month been going for Manny? Now let's take a look at how it's been going compared to everybody else. 4th in batting average, 6th in on-base percentage, and of course, when you look at the numbers, he's also in the top 10 in hits. A guy that puts it in play and seems to find the holes he needs.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. And Soria's pitch looked at for a strike. It's 0-1.
You always want to get that first strike in there as a pitcher because now you can execute your plan to put the guy away.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now. 0-2. Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
He can't connect on that. Jim Tomei up empty on a swing. So they scratch across 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Even game here in Kansas City.
The fans are getting a late inning showdown right here, Gary.
The home crowd is hoping, and this may be their final hope, maybe their best hope, a chance to win it here in the bottom half of the last inning.
Well, the crowd electric right now, excited on their feet. They know 2 of the game's best going head-to-head.
And this one's up the middle. Number 0. And his throw gets him one away. The rookie shortstop in. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. He deals. 0-1 is a fastball inside. That'll even the count at 1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Breaking ball, can't find the zone. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Fastball sails high. 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
Missed with that, and now the possible winning run is on.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
It's going to be Wilson now. He's batting with a possibility that winning run on first base could be his RBI.
Well, with 1 out, they have to be thinking double play. Give us a ground ball.
One out, man on first. Here's the delivery. That's too high for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, I tell you what, you don't like that right there. Putting on the winning run in that situation, you want to make them put the ball in play, Gary.
1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. You know, a manager at this point looks out on that and goes, geez, we got enough problems. You don't have to help them.
You know what? What it also does is the crowd starts to feel it. We've got runners on base, a chance to win this game and end it.
Swings for a strike on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count.
Had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. Popped way up there behind home plate. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him. That's going to move that winning run up into scoring position.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and he lays lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
The 1-1 now. Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner. And it's off the foul pole, a home run.
Well, the hometown fans going home in celebratory fashion, Gary, as they win this one in the final inning, getting it done in an unbelievable game.
Now let's take a look back on this ball game and see who our player of the game is.
Well, you know, Gary, you would love to see him have one more opportunity to try to hit that double so he can get that cycle. What a great individual honor that would have been. But you know he's very happy with the impressive day he had at the plate to help his team win.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.